Hello guys, Reda here. Welcome to our 7th research report. This time we're going to do OASIS network, ticker named ROSE, privacy layer 1. We also going to do technical analysis later into the video. So let's dive in. Always, before you continue this video, always read the disclaimer for your own safety. Short introduction to OASIS. OASIS is a layer 1 blockchain, which means it's a foundational blockchain that other projects can build on. What makes OASIS unique is that it's privacy enabled, meaning it provides built-in privacy features that help protect user data. It's designed to support a wide range of applications, including DeFi, GameFi, and NFTs. What's more, it offers high throughput and low gas fees, which makes it both fast and cost effective. I have to add, the reason it's fast and also cost effective is because at the moment not many users are of course using it. So we cannot really, use this metric. But we in the future, when more people are going to use ROSE, then for example, a meme coin season, then we can truly see how fast ROSE really is. OASIS also integrates advanced technologies like AI and DePIN. This means that it can surely manage AI operations and physical infrastructures in a decentralized way, opening up new use cases for the blockchain itself. So that was introduction for ROSE. So how does ROSE exactly work? So OASIS allows developers to easily add privacy features to their decentralized apps or the apps even on any EVM network. So what does EVM mean? That means that developers can easily connect their blockchain through ROSE and then at the same time make it available that users can come from AVAX or any other blockchain, right? So it makes it multi-chain compatible. This is important because it makes privacy more accessible to a broader range of developers without needing to learn new systems. Developers can also build confidential applications using familiar tools like Solidity, which is widely used in the blockchain space. This reduces friction for developers who want to create privacy-focused applications. Lastly, OASIS modular architecture ensures that the blockchain can scale quickly and securely. It keeps the system efficient as the number of applications and users grows, maintaining high performance for all applications that are being built on the ROSE blockchain. Where can you find ROSE? ROSE has its own website called oasisprotocol.org, which you can find all the information of what they do, and you can go more in depth. They're also very active on Twitter, as you can see on my screen. Their latest tweet was on September 10th, where they basically explain their layers within their blockchain, and you can also see the amount of followers they have. It's also a pretty old project, so they've been around for a while. You can see here a short introduction of the website. Pretty nice, looks pretty good for the user, very user friendly, nice for the eye as well, and all the information you need is pretty much there, on the website. From partners to use cases, whatever you need to know about ROSE, it's there. Narrative, right? That's the most important thing. So what makes ROSE also very unique and attractive is it has the privacy narrative. It's also layer 1 blockchain. It has AI features, and the AI blends really nicely with the privacy. And of course, as you can see on the screen, their latest update also included, their DePIN integration, right? You can see that OASIS has officially joined the decentralized conventional compute, right? So that means they're gonna offer also more use cases, for, where OASIS can be used for physical infrastructure. So that's nice to know. Let's continue. Tokenomics, as you can see on the screen, 67.3% of the max supply is released. 6.7 billion of 10 billion is released, so that means over half of the tokens are already in circulating. Something you have to watch out for, in 67 days they're gonna have a pretty, I wouldn't say like a very big unlock, but it's still significant, right? It's 1.77% of the max supply, which is going to be 177 million tokens. As you can see here, this is the vesting schedule. It's a pretty long one. You can see the strategic partners still have some tokens left to be unlocked. The foundation don't have access to their tokens till November. And then the community and ecosystem have a very slow vesting period. And then the core contributors, as you can see, it's almost done. I think in November these tokens will be unlocked, And then you have the strategic partners where more than half of tokens are already unlocked. And for the rest, all of this stuff is already gone. The only thing I would mention is the untracked tokens, which consist of 2.35 billion tokens. I couldn't find the vesting schedule for this, so that's something you have to watch out for. Okay, let's continue. So Rose had one funding round, which was back in 2018, which their main investor was A16Z, which you guys know as Andreessen Horowitz. They raised over $46 million, right? So that's a huge amount. I don't know if they had more investments over time, but I couldn't find any at the moment. So exchanges. So let's say you are interested in Rose. You can get Rose on all the big exchanges. You can get Rose on Binance, on Bybit, on KuCoin, and on Coinbase. Market cap and revenue. The market cap at the moment is 355.545 million. So that means it's pretty liquid. This is considered as a pretty nice mid cap. As you guys seen in my previous research reports, I do like a blockchain company that makes good revenue, and Rose is making tremendous revenue. So I've been asking in their Telegram, and they've told me they are making $5.1 million a year. And also you can see their data on their website. They have 49 employees, so that means they have money coming in even during the bear market. They did get rid of some of their employees. You can see 4.1 million a year. They had 45 million in venture funding in July 2018, and since then they've been only making pretty nice revenue. So that's nice, some nice information you guys can go through. Conclusion, right? So first, OASIS is a layer 1 blockchain with a strong focus on privacy and scalability. It's built to support Web3 applications like DeFi, GameFi, NFTs, which makes OASIS a pretty versatile platform, right? Also, what I also like, what I think what sets OASIS apart is its integration of advanced technologies like AI and DeepIn, enabling secure and decentralized operations that make it stand out in the blockchain space. And finally, OASIS makes it very easy for developers to create confidential applications using familiar tools. Its modular architecture and compatibility with widely used development tools like Solidity, empowers developers to innovate without sacrificing security or performance. So I think in the future we're gonna see more and more, developers choosing Rose instead of Ethereum, building on their platform. So very excited for the future for Rose. So for now, we're gonna go over to the TA. See you guys there. Let's dive into the TA of Rose, called OASIS Network. Of course, I've this chart on the daily. There's so much data to look here. So this coin has got listed in 2020 on Binance, as you can see. It had its first run in 2021, right? It went from almost 3.8 cents all the way up to 25 cents. So it had a gain of like 5x, as you can see, and then it really blasted off. Back in June 2021, it made almost a freaking 11x. So this thing ran really hard, came back to its mean right in the bear market. They kept building really nice, as you can see, their application, etc. So you can see that on the chart, it had mini runs in the bear market, right, with the AI craze. For example, this one here. But pretty much it was in an accumulation pattern, as you can see, right? It held the zone really nicely. So these lows from 2021. You can see that price came back down there, right? Every single time came down, demand came in, again demand came there too, demand came there as well. And since then it's been holding, right? Back in October 2023, when the altcoins started to run, Rose almost did around 370%, which of course, right, in comparable to the previous run, it's not that much. But I do think that Rose is sitting at pretty low risk areas here. I made its midline right here. It's that level from, if I zoom in, you can see it. Yeah, it's this level, this wick here from December 2020, which you bounced from previously on the chart. You see all these bounces. Right here, bounce here again. Here, there you go, bounce here again. And then look at that wick, and now again. So Rose at the moment is trying to reclaim previous resistance, right? As you can see there and there, turning into the supports. So I don't think this is a bad spot to potentially enter. I do think these are pretty interesting levels for Rose. You can even put a 5% stop loss right underneath, this level here underneath 5.4 cents. I would put the 5% stop loss there if I would enter. But also for the for the long term, I think it's pretty much I wouldn't call anything crypto a safe play, but this is one more of the more developed projects out there, right? And they're very clear take profit levels, right? Around between 7 and 7.5 cents. You can see clear resistance there, right? All of the resistance right there, resistance right there too. Also in the past. And then afterwards, I would look for next levels like between 9 and 10 cent ish. You can see all that resistance right there as well. Also, if I would put my EMAs on, right, the 10 and the 21 EMA, this is looking like it wants to squeeze, right? It's getting squeezed between the 10, right? So that means the red line and the yellow line, as you can see, is getting squeezed. And as you can see on the chart, price likes to come back up to the daily 200-day EMA. So it wouldn't surprise me if we get a retest of the daily 200 if this squeeze plays out, right? You can see it in the past as well. Right, rally all the way back up to the daily 200, come back down, and then of course get above it, right? If you get above it, that's of course the most bullish case. And here we had it again. Let's see. Yeah, here we had it again, right? This was of course in the in the downturn, but still, right? Came back down, had a bounce up all the way to the daily 200, got smashed back down, right? So all in all, I think Rose had a pretty nice correction from the high. You're looking at a 70% correction, and then from the low, right, from the low at 3.7 cents, only up around 50%. So in my opinion, this would be a pretty nice entry, pretty low risk entry points with a nice stop loss underneath 5.4 cents. So yeah, you have a 5% stop loss against a potential gain of 14%, potentially 37%, potentially 87%, potentially even 100%, right? So a lot of potential gains to be made here on Rose, right? So hope this TA was pretty helpful for you all, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.